people that were attacking. You know, apparently he stabbed him in the back. We don't know if that's bullshit or not, do we?
No, I think it's bullshit, but I'm not entirely sure. So he lives for now.
He lives for now. Yeah, you guys, you laid on hands on him too, so he definitely lives because you healed him up.
Yeah. If he's a tosser, we'd have to kill him.
You're a tosser.
Yeah, occasionally.
If he crosses us, I will.
Occasionally, I am a tosser.
You're a tosser.
The French accent has returned.
Let me pop open these token thing and do.
I'll remind him that if he's lying to us, I'm not seeking for his redemption. I am not seeking to look for his forgiveness. I will just crush him.
So were you bringing this guy with you, or the?
Not to the second floor, no.
No. I mean to the inn tavern thing you do. I don't.
Oh, we're going back there now, are we?
Well, that's what it just sounded like you guys were just saying.
No. I mean, we
I
go
don't
check out the second floor before we go back there.
Oh, all right, I don't. I'm lost.
It was a long journey to get here, so we can
go back to his place first and see what's going on there, isn't it?
As long as he's safely tied up, we'll leave him here and then go and have a look. What else is in it?
Do we want to leave him tied up?
Oh,
might come back and he's dead, isn't it?
It could be. I mean, that's no great loss, but.
So you want to leave him tied up, untied up? You want to drag him with you, or?
I think we drag him with us. He might have the keys as well. You know what I mean? If he does anything, I'll bash him on the head. I mean,
right. It's your responsibility.
It's my responsibility. I'll take responsibility for him. If he tries running away, I'll just go into a barbarian rage and kill him.
You just want to murder him? It's so nice.
Well,
I don't just want to murder him. I just don't know if he's lying or not.
All right, let me get him on the Kumbi Trafa, which guy was his money bag.
And I'm not on a crusade to prove either way he's right or wrong.
Oh, are you?
I'm not.
All right, so that should share. I might have to send it to you. I don't know.
it did share, yes.
Yeah, I unshared it because I'm trying to share and unshare things as I go. Or whatever. I don't remember why. I think it removes it from your whatchamacallit or something.
Was he bandwidth shit? I don't know.
Pound of flesh, motherfucker. All right, so you guys managed to trek the short distance, dragging this fool behind you. Scott Moneybags Werfel. I think it's Werfel. Yeah, Werfel. Werfel.
It's a stupid name.
Hey, listen here. He's upset that you said his stupid name. All right.
We want to go upstairs, see what's going on up there. So lead on, Werfel.
He says he doesn't want to let you up there. Nobody should go up there.
We don't care. We're gonna have a look.
Why not?
If you don't let us up there, we're gonna make the door open.
I'm not gonna let you go up there. He stands on the steps, kind of, it's not much above you height-wise because he's just on an elevated position. But he says, I can't let you go up here.
And why is that?
I can't let anyone go up here.
Okay.
Okay, so when you were stabbed in the back, why didn't whoever stabbed you in the back go up here as well? Because they left you for dead. So this whole building doesn't look like someone's been left for dead here.
He says, I remodeled this. I spent every penny I could get, taking this from a little shack to what it is now. Not about to let it fall to pieces.
Yeah, but I'm talking, when you found us in the shack, you had a sword in your back, right?
Oh, wait, sorry. I'm dumb. I misunderstood what you were saying.
Yeah.
I apologize.
No, you better apologize. No. Werfel.
Listen here. He says, I don't think they could make it up here. Well, maybe they didn't know that they wanted to look for that. Maybe they were looking for something else. Or maybe they just wanted me dead.
Looking for something else?
What would they be looking for, Werfel?
How would I know?
No. You said maybe they were looking for something else.
Coins? Money. I'm pretty prosperous over here. Obviously.
You're missing the point. What were they looking for? Or what did you think they might be looking for to say maybe they were looking for something else?
I thought they were looking to kill me since they didn't give me a chance to speak up. Maybe it was a robbery. Maybe they were angry. But I tell you this.
I'm going upstairs.
Yep. Yeah, I just see the thing. I saw it. I was like, that's why I paused. I'm like, oh, look at the little dots. He goes, all I know is Bright Hall wanted something.
I'll barge him out of the way if he tries to block me.
You bump him out of the way. He gets
No.
pushed to the.
We're not going to steal anything.
I'm not worried about.
Unless it's really expensive looking.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure I was pretty sure you weren't worried about us stealing anything. I just want to know what you're worried about us finding up there.
I'm gonna share another image with you. This is the door. There's no thing other than just the keyhole for a little skeleton. That's what the door looks like. BT dubs.
So the bolt's on our side, yeah?
What's that?
The bolt is on our side.
That little bolt, yes. And then there is a key latch as well. You see the little keyhole thingadoodle? It also has a lock on the other side as well.
The door must open inwards.
You got my key?
Do I have the key?
Give us the key.
I'm gonna have a look for the key.
You're gonna look for the. Are you gonna look through him for the key or somewhere else?
Yeah, look through him for the key.
He kind of resists your pat down and whatnot, and you don't find a key on him.
I'm going to kick the door in.
Throw me a strength check.
Tower?
No, regular. Just doesn't matter. Either way. You kick the door as hard as you can, and the door doesn't even budge. Doesn't even rattle. It's oddly solid for the age of the wood, and you do recognize that the wood on this door is much older than all the other wood in the household. That the shop that you've been in. The other stuff looks like it's polished, lacquered, and whatnot. And this is just old, rickety, but doesn't budge. Not a bit. Not even a rattle.
Hey, we're going to shake him up for his key then.
Hang on. I'm gonna wander up the stairs, and I'm gonna divine sense through the door.
You utilize your divine sense, and you don't get any of the signifiers that it's good or bad or evil, good or evil. It's neutral. To
So
you.
no,
Nothing
so no one dead, demonic, anything like that.
Negative. No, Jacka's AFK. Fuck. Warful turns and says, "You two seem dead set on getting through that door. I tell you, no one's gone up it since it's been built."
Have you ever been through that door?
Only once. And no, I'm not doing his voice. I know he has that gruff, raspy voice, and like I'm just not doing it right now. But he says no, or sorry, he says only once and never since.
And why was that?
Because I know what's up there, and I can't stand the sight.
Go on.
I told you I lost June. It's too much to bear. And he's clearly like, the look on his face is just a misery beyond sadness. It's just almost like painful look on his face in terms of his reflection of what he's thinking. And yes, there is a way to open the door. I'm not being a
And okay, so you lost a loved one.
He says to you, he says, "What do you think you do if you go up there?"
I don't know. I sense no evil.
He says, "Hold on," and he walks away. And you hear a door open, and the door close. After a few moments, I keep clicking and moving the map instead of the token. Bad clicking. Bad clicker. Bad.
Did you keep the door in yet?
Wait.
You couldn't kick the door in. He says to you, Jade, he holds out this skeleton key, and it's the brightest, shiniest silver that you've seen. It looks as if this key has been polished every day since its creation. It's extremely reflective and bright, reflecting even the dimmest light off it.
And almost worn down to a nub.
What's that? Not worn down.
He said it's been polished every day since it's created. There's going to be nothing left.
Well, you don't. He's not scrubbing it. He's lightly polishing it. He's taking care of it.
Well, I didn't see him polishing it. I just assumed he did it professionally.
No, he's just wiping it down each day. And he holds his hand out to you with the key in his open palm. Says, "Take this. Do what you must, and never come back."
And never come back.
Yep.
How's he running away? He's tied up.
Oh, he's tied up? I didn't know he was tied up.
He's just drained.
Well, I don't know how he got the key then if he was restrained.
He can show us where it was. I don't know.
Yeah, just in his room, that's all. Well, maybe he's restrained, but he's, his hands were tied in front of him or something, something silly like that.
Yeah. He's not totally useless.
Yeah, he's not bound to, like an inchworm or something like.
No, exactly.
All right,
So
let's
take
try
the key
this.
and he says, "Do what you must and never come back."
What do you mean, do what we must? We're just going up to see what's upstairs. Why are you being a dick for?
He's not being a dick. He said it solemnly.
Hey, are you upstairs yet, Jade? No? Yes?
No, there's no one's upstairs yet because there is no map for the upstairs BT dubs. I figured this would be better to do like verbally. So you put the key in, and it turns, and you hear a latch click very loudly, oddly more loud than it should be, and a bit of a twinklish chime, like kind of echoes in the distance of sorts, as if the key had done something special and more than just open this lock. And the door starts to creak open, and the worn down wooden door yields to darkness, and you see faintly lit steps leading upwards into nothingness.
Well, that's an interesting thing to have upstairs in your tavern.
He's already walked away, so he can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm just muttering it to myself.
Right. I thought you were saying it to him. I'm like, yeah, he's not around. He's left you be. He's gonna go try and cut off his bonds, the rope.
I think we should drag him upstairs with us.
No, I think he's whatever's in here either fears or respects or.
It's his dead wife. It's obviously a zombie woman.
Perhaps.
I do gotta say this. I'm not gonna tell you a single fucking thing.
Good. Don't tell us. You're not meant to.
Normally, I'm like, hey, guess what? But no.
Yeah, but no, that's the way you do it, dude. Don't tell us anything because make us guess.
Yeah. So you're standing at this landing with the door open, and the faintly lit steps lead upward into just pitch black. It's just.
Did your divine sense anything?
No, it was neutral. Like there's nothing bad.
I've already done it.
Yeah, that's what I was checking because I was AFK when the results of that divine sense came in. Yeah.
Even your AFK 1 minute. Oh dear.
No, it's just terrible. All right. So, who's going first? I'll go up first. I don't mind.
All right. As you ascend the
Got me
stairs,
battle axe in my hands.
battle axe in hand. Okay. Anyone have a
Hands.
torch or lights or anything? I don't know. If you all
I'm going to be like a what are them things in World of Warcraft? The little guys that are caught with the candles on their heads. I've got a candle on the back of my shell.
That's kind of funny.
You
I'm
know,
sorry.
take candle.
Yeah, them
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
Yeah, them bods with the candles. I've got it melted to the back of my shell, so it's lighting. So it's behind my head in the ideal position for lighting the room up.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So, nice. All right. So, as you ascend the stairs, all light fades away to black. The light of your candle disappears as slowly as you walk, and
Luckily, I've got danger sense.
danger sense.
Barbarian.
The steps creak with each step forward. The rough wood grain felt through the soles of your boots or on your bare shoes, Jack. I don't know if you're wearing boots or not, TBH. I know Jade's wearing boots.
I don't need to wear boots.
I got boots on.
Yeah, you got boots on, I know. Shoes of some sort. After a few more steps, you realize, based on texture, that you're not on wooden stairs anymore, and you're on some kind of rocky dirt. And it's still pitch black. Now what do you do? Continue or turn back?
Hello.
I'll follow him up.
All right, so you guys follow up, continue forward. When you say hello, Jacka, no sound, no echo. It's just silence. As you go further, slowly the darkness begins to break, and you find yourselves on a path lined with tall, dark, dead trees on both sides, looming overhead. The branches intertwined like a cage, keeping you away from this alien night sky. Through the branches, you see a few stars. There's no clouds, no sound, no birds, no animals. All you hear at this point is your own breathing. A short distance ahead, you can see a dim light from a lantern on a porch of a rickety house.
Hey, can I hear nothing because of this amulet I've got on?
No, it's just sound is it's so still and almost dead, as if like that you can't hear. There's nothing like you would be able to hear yourself
Like
even
my
with
cup.
the amulet. It's just it's so
This unit.
still.
Honest.
Like I don't know if that's the easiest way to describe it. Like this bizarre stillness.
It's like a landscape, but it's like a landscape painting. Nothing's moving.
Correct. There's no wind, nothing.
Do the trees move?
No.
I'm going to blow the leaves and see if they move.
There's no leaves on the trees. They're
Oh,
just dead trees.
Well, we just might as well walk towards the other, isn't it?
You want to go towards the rickety house?
No,
All right.
no, I see why he possibly didn't want us to look up here.
Because he's shit at decorating.
As you approach the house, you can see that there is a thick coat of cobwebs, both gray, dark gray, and white, as if spiders have been nesting on this rickety house for some time, quite some time. You can kind of see through the like transparency of the cobwebs, and you can see a little bit of light coming through the windows. The house is approximately 20 feet wide. It's only a little over 1 story tall. Very small hut. You don't see a chimney. It's just really old, crappy wood covered in cobwebs. And there is a door right in the front where the little lantern is hanging right next to the door.
Well, I'll brush aside the cobwebs by the door and knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and the appropriate rapping of your knuckles on dead, hollow wood echoes. It's the first sound other than your own movements that you've heard. It almost feels too loud for what it is, but it's just normal. And after a few moments, you've thought to yourselves, no answer.
I'll try the handle then.
The door turns the handle and pulls open towards you. Inside that doorway, if you look down, There's no cobwebs or anything in this hallway. It seems like a nice, smooth, clean hallway. The wood appears to be slightly older than the wood you remember from the orchard house itself, but it's definitely newer than this crappy, rickety door that you just went through. There's no cobwebs. There's oil lanterns affixed to the wall, giving off plenty of light. And at about 25 feet, this hallway goes on, and there's another door, a nice, fresh oak door at the end of that hallway.
Okay. I mean, we're already in some weird forest that's apparently upstairs in the tavern. So a door that's in the back of a room that's bigger than the building it's in probably isn't that surprising.
All right, so you're gonna walk down the hall, try the door, or do what?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. You're walking. You see a couple decorative ornaments um, on the walls hanging. A couple of little metal pieces hanging from the lanterns. You get to the door. You try the door, and it's locked. Or at least it's not opening. The handle isn't turning, and there is a keyhole.
Do I still have the weird key that we got in here with?
You do.
I'll try that.
You try that. The key slides in perfectly. You turn it, but it doesn't turn.
Well, let's have a look around the inside of the cabin or corridor, as it is, I guess. Once we get in. Yeah.
All right. What is your passive perceptions, you guys? I don't. I never wrote it down.
It's in the party sheet.
Yep. Oh yeah, duh. I rarely use a party sheet because I'm lazy. Even though that's the faster, easier one to do. Ha ha ha. Okay, so oh gosh.
Yeah, you can roll our perception swords if you want. You know what I mean?
I can. How?
Yeah, just click on the little roll button for perception. Just select perception from the drop down and click boom, it'll roll it.
Okay.
The party sheet has got lots of things.
I did not even realize. Okay, cool.
Or you can make us roll. Yeah.
I didn't even realize. There, so I just clicked it. So both of you had yellow dice. Oh, my dice are yellow. Jacka, you look around now. Can you guys see the rolls?
Yes.
Whether it says success.
Let him. He can play around here. I told you the weekend he's allowed upstairs.
I didn't want it to seem like it was just randomly
getting used to the house.
Decided. Jacka, as you're looking around, you just think it looks like a bizarre.
You playing with that thing.
Given where you guys are, Jade, you spend a little more time looking at the little adornments hanging from the lanterns that are affixed to the wall.
Because you're a girl.
Yeah. Sexist asshole. No, Jade is just more skilled. You're a little more barbarian-like. You're more.
Well, literally, I'm a barbarian. Yeah, so that's all right.
Exactly. You just want to smash it.
I'm a total barbarian. No, I'm not. No, I'm not a violent barbarian. I just grew up in the woods.
Yeah. I'm a civilized barbarian.
Yes.
Semi-civilized barbarian. But Jade, you notice that one of the.
That's why I moved to a civilized country. Try and learn to be civilized.
Understandable. So Jade, you notice hanging from one of the lanterns.
With a turtle.
Is a slightly warped, rusted
species
version of the key that you're holding in your hand.
Oh, no, hang on. The cat just went under my desk and started messing with stuff. Move, cat.
Oh, cat.
Get out.
Cats are fun. I like cats.
Yeah, the cat just went under my desk and disconnected my monitor.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Monitor attack.
Really? Have a look.
No, it's right. I just have to.
Cords and cables. All right, so I will.
You will be.
Hold on for a second. Well, you can clearly hear. So
yeah, I'll peer at it a bit and then pluck it off the chandelier or whatever it's hanging off.
All right. Yeah, like a little oil lantern that's hanging from a hook.
You can take this. Yeah, it's all basically.
You take the key. You see that it is bent and warped.
Turtle. Yes.
This is kind of like you're not sure if it would fit that door.
Well, the other one fit it, but it didn't work. So maybe this one will.
Try it.
Better. Right.
I'll try it.
All right. You try it. and you actually can't fit it into the keyhole because the front portion is bent a bit, just enough where it's like, nope, don't want to go. One of the I don't know if you call them teeth on skeleton keys or not. I'm not sure if that's what you call them, but it's just bent to the side of it.
Do I reckon if you straighten this key out, would it be the same as the one I've got?
Yes. Like, based on the shape, you would assume yes.
Like, even has the same sort of tooth pattern on it.
Correct.
But that's probably not that important because we're not exactly in a normal place.
I'll give you a hint. This is a puzzle.
Yeah, I figured it was. I'm
Ah,
just
okay.
thinking. I'm just thinking that if there was some way I could straighten it out, the mere fact that it resembles
Is
the
that
one
still
I've
functioning
got that
properly,
fits
everybody?
it isn't the important bit.
I would say that based on your visual impressions, not only would it resemble it, but it would likely be identical.
Yeah, but that might not matter. That's my point.
Ah, okay, understandable. I understand.
We're in some sort of magical realm, so I don't think that matters. It might just be the fact that it has to be straightened out, and then it'll work.
You could try. I don't know how you would straighten it out.
Well, I don't know, but
Find the nearest smithy. Get his vice and hammer it. I don't know if that's how it would work. I'm not entirely sure.
what was it hanging off again? Just
A little oil lantern that's hanging on a hook. There's in this 25-foot hallway, the lanterns are spaced out roughly 3 feet apart, providing, individually they'd be relatively dim light, but there's so many lanterns because they're only spaced out about 3 feet apart that it provides more than adequate lighting.
Can I go check the other lanterns, see if they've got any other keys hanging off?
Sure, absolutely. Um, as you look at all the various adornments, you don't see any keys, but you do see, and I'm just going to use your previous perception roll, BT dubs, um, just so that way it's based on the same thing. As you check further down and get to different lanterns, you notice that there is a medallion hanging off one, and engraved in very fine script but common tongue, it says, "It may not be second, but it's always first."
Oh God, it's one of them puzzles.
Well, it's a puzzle night. Yeah.
Fathers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son, and all that lot. It's like,
No,
what?
no,
Fuck
no,
off!
no,
You're confusing
no.
the fuck out of me. Just fuck
No.
off, puzzles.
No
I
grapple
use
puzzle.
inspiration to solve the puzzle.
Use inspiration. I will give you a hint if you use your inspiration.
No, not yet. Let's try and figure it
Well,
out
that's
first.
what I'm saying. I'll give you a hint, but I won't solve it for you.
And there's what? There's a medallion.
Yeah, it's a medallion. It's not like it's one side is essentially completely flat and smooth and plain, and then the side that has the writing is equally flat and smooth and plain, except for where the elegant, fine cursive, common writing is engraved into it.
What does it say on the thing? Not always second, but sometimes first.
No,
Not
always
second, but
first.
always first.
Not always second, but always first.
Sometimes not second, but always first.
Sometimes not second, but that's confusing as fuck.
It's this is actually the specific reason I didn't want the map, because the map would make this way too easy. But I think without the map, it's kind of a little hard.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I shouldn't say super hard. It's just it's a trick essentially. Damn, I did it. Sorry, I lied. I said I was gonna not say a word, but I just said yeah. Anyways.
And essentially, the corridor we've walked along, It's just been like one straight corridor, yeah.
This corridor you're in, you have a door on one end and a door on the other end, and it's a straight corridor, roughly 25 feet long, um, just straight. There's no curves or anything like that. Door on one end, door on the other, and obviously lanterns. That's where you got the key thing from and the whatnot, the medallion thing.
Does the key fit in the medallion?
There's no keyhole in the medallion. You can clink them together, but nothing happens.
What kind of noise do they make when you clink them together?
Kind of like iron clinking on brass. I don't know what that sounds like, to be honest. I don't know.
Did you say the bent rusty key doesn't even fit in the lock?
Correct. It doesn't fit in the lock in the second door. Like you got through your first door, and then
Have we still got the skeleton key, have we?
You got the original key, which fits in but doesn't turn.
Does the second rusty key fit in the first door?
You would have to try. Currently, you're near the second door.
Yeah, I'll wander back.
All right. You guys going together or by yourself? Because I just want to get spatial recognition.
Yeah, I'll wander back.
All right. So you both wander back.
Let's not split the party at our low level.
Yeah. Well, it's keyholes. How bad is it going to be? So you walk out to the external door, the first door you came through on this rickety hut.
Yeah, shut it and try the rusty key back on the first door.
The rusty key fits perfectly into the keyhole on the handle of that door, turns, and unlocks the door. You hear it go, perfectly opens, unlocks.
Just getting a drink of water.
I shall raise an eyebrow at the turtle, amazed that idea worked.
Yeah, so that door is. Are you going to open the door or no?
Yeah.
All right, so you open that door, and there's no longer a corridor there. It's a wide open space, pretty much pitch black all around the sides, but in the center you see a beam of light shining down on a woman sitting in a chair, completely naked. She raises her head and looks at you.
I shall wander into the room.
We're assuming Jacques is going with you because he's getting a water break. But all right, so you guys go into the room. The door shuts behind you. You still have the key in your hand because after you unlock it, you always take the key out of habit. Yeah. The door shuts behind you. You hear it latch, and you approach closer. At this point, the door was probably about 100 feet away from the woman in light, and I don't know how far forward you want to walk.
Well, I'm going to observe what she's doing as I walk forward.
She's sitting in this wooden chair. It doesn't look to be too ornate. She's got her legs crossed, left leg over her right leg. Arms are rested on the armrests of the wooden chair, and she's just looking at you now.
She looks like a perfectly normal person.
She looks normal. Not like agonizingly beautiful or anything like that. Just
not
like
not dead, not a demon, not a
fair skin, normal, like not like unduly pale, but as if somebody who hasn't seen sun in some time, but not pale, like dead pale. Not quite goth. How about that? Not quite goth.
Okay.
And she's just sitting in this bit of light shining down from the ceiling. You can't really see. There's like no lantern that you see. It just seems like the light kind of comes from nowhere.
Good day to you, fair lady.
She opens her mouth to talk, and you see that she kind of has to move her jaw side to side as if she hasn't opened her mouth in quite some time. Kind of get used to that movement. She goes, "Hello. Why are you here?" I don't know how to do a girl's voice. I'm sorry, a woman's voice. I'm not good at it. It just went to like weird British boy.
I'm not expecting you to do that.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I got to get one of those like voice changing like.
No, don't bother.
No, it'd just be fun. I think it would be hilarious. Like if I press the button and you guys weren't expecting it, all of a sudden it's like, "Hello." That would be kind of fun. So she says, "Hello. What are you doing here?"
Well, we came to see who or what was here. There's a
upstairs in Moneybags' house.
Gentleman downstairs who owns a tavern, he suggested we don't come up here to find out.
Orchard House. He sells cider and apples, but it's not a tavern.
Okay.
PG Dubs, but yeah. I didn't want you to get confused with like Bill Brighthall's Inn and Tavern with the Orchard House. I
Yeah,
realized
Orchard
the
House.
symbol-
Yeah, so we've been talking to Scotty Warfleberger, and
Warfelberger.
Yeah.
and he said don't come up
Okay,
here.
a merchant. He said we shouldn't come up here.
She slowly closes her eyes and then opens them. She goes, "My dear Scott."
He seemed very concerned that we didn't come up here.
I don't blame him.
And why would that be?
She pushes herself up slowly out of the chair and she approaches the edge of the light and she's moving very slowly. It's as if she hasn't moved in ages. And she puts her hand, breaches the edge of the light, and you can see her hand turns to this clawed, hairy, furry, weird, like almost a paw, but not quite, like a hand that's turning into an animal. And then she brings her hand back into the light and all the fur recedes. And
You're another fucking werewolf.
So you're
She says-
cursed in
she
other
says-
words.
she says, "Ah, so you've met the prince."
Oh, right. Who are you? Not you're not. What's her face? Are you? What's the prince's bird's name? Annabelle, isn't it? I think.
Um,
Annabelle, yeah.
Annabelle, yeah, Annabelle. I can't pronounce it, but yes, she kind of giggles. No, she's long gone. I'm June. Perhaps you've heard of me. The story of how I went missing years and years ago.
I'm afraid we haven't. We didn't know anything about what was up here. We just came to find out.
Ah. She says, I'm going to forego the voice right now, just because it's weird to me. She says to you, looking at Jacka, very like, not sternly, but very focused on Jacka. She says, "Ah, yes. Oh, wow. I went to the weird voice, anyways." She goes, "Ah, yes. Long time ago, I was attacked, and now I'm here. There was a bit of a to do. When I was attacked, there was a band that came from the woods, and they seemed to be made of some kind of putty. And here I am now. Luckily for me," and she kind of swirls her hand around in a circular motion with her palm facing down on the ground. And then she pulls her hand upwards with her palm still facing down, and then pinches her fingertips and thumb together, kind of like a pulling motion. And then up from the ground, a tree grows, a very small, like sapling. She goes, "I'm skilled enough to survive this horrible ordeal." And then she pushes her hand, opens up her hand so the palm is facing down, and pushes her hand down towards the ground. The sapling goes back into the ground as if it was never
Bye-bye.
there.
The cat.
So how did he come to be in this whatever this place is? Were you trapped here, or did you come here voluntarily?
She looks at you and says, "Why, I made it. Someday, perhaps, my skills will be strong enough to remove this blasphemous curse."
Okay, so you're the second werewolf we've met then, right?
Yes, I met the prince once. He asked the same. Could I fix him? That was before this. And she pushes her fingers out through the edge of the light again, and her fingers, just her fingertips, kind of turn into this furry clawed fingers. She goes, "Before this happened to me." And she pulls her fingers back into the light.
Well, do we want to hang around up here, or do we want to just go back downstairs and we've got another clue in our...
Forgive me for asking, was Moneybags your husband?
I wouldn't call him that, but he is my love, and I his. It's a shame that I sent him away and told him to never return.
Well, I can tell you he still dutifully guards the entrance to this place.
A little shallow laughter, uh, kind of a mixture of "ha, that's funny" and "oh, that's sad," and that kind of laugh. I don't know how to make that laugh myself personally. I've never done it.
You
but,
described it, dude. That does
yeah.
it perfectly.
Exactly. Yes. And she goes, he doesn't listen, never has.
Well, I think you owe him a debt. He still stands guard over you.
One day, I will leave this place fresh and free, and I will love him once again.
So, who might we look over to remove such a curse on you?
All I know is when I responded to the defense of the hill, on the edge of the forest, these beasts came forth, and while I thought I slayed all of them easily enough, I was besieged as soon as I turned my back. And this is my reward. I
Don't really think
went
that's a
forth,
reward.
yeah, for defending the hill. Reward.
A rubbish
She
reward.
says, I turned my rage upon the beasts that attacked and smote them all. But I imagine there was a stronger force in the wood. But I started to turn and dared not go forth.
Okay, so we'll be needing some clues then. Where did this happen? Give us some directions.
Just southward off of the hill, right as the southern edge of the hill meets the forest. Whereas if you were to go southwest, you would reach the keep. This hill is the hill that's like the keep is on the southernmost hill, and this hill is that because that you're currently on is kind of to the east of that hill and a little more northward, like northeast of the keep's hill. And she's saying go south on the hill you're on, where the at the base of the hill where you meet the forest, and that's where the attack was.
Whatever you have become, I can respect your decisions. You fought for those you care for, you loved. We will endeavour to investigate this.
Be careful.
I cannot promise we can bring you salvation, but perhaps we can bring you resolution.
I have a sharp axe.
Well, I ask you only to be careful, because not to doubt your skills or abilities or heart, but I feel I am a greater mage than you a warrior, and I was bested.
Yeah, we might have to do a bit more, recon.
I will add that as flavor. That is not a directive. BT
Have faith, good lady. For that is sometimes all we have.
She looks at you and kind of smiles at the corner of the left side of her face, and this like little smirky smile. And she speaks, well, take your faith and may it guide you. I'll be here until I have no reason to be.
Be assured, we will leave the keys to this place with your barkeep guardian. Sorry, shopkeep guardian.
Same difference. And she says, if you do, tell Scott I still love him. He's such a wonderful man.
Should we
She's
tell
heard.
him to come perhaps visit you?
No, I do not want him to see me like this. I'm afraid I will be tempted to run to him, and in doing so, I will become a beast so terrible and uncontrolled that I will rend him limb from limb. It is for his protection and others that I hide here.
Okay.
Through
Awesome.
me, we would
So-
powers. Sorry, I was about to quote Lord of the Rings for silliness.
I shall turn away and wander off back down the corridor or whatever. it
Yeah, I
is.
think we go back the way we came, innit? Yeah.
She walks back to her seat and sits back down. When you open the door, you are actually at the landing to the orchard house's steps, where the first door you opened with that silver key was. You step out into the landing.
Okay.
Okay. I shall wander down and go find money bags.
Lock the door first.
Yeah. Lock the door.
You sure you don't want other people to wander up there? You know, just
No, because we
aimlessly?
might save her, you know, or we might have to go and kill her, but we don't want to let anyone else do the job for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We might be able to rescue her.
Maybe, perhaps. I don't know.
No, neither do I. Might be able to.
Yeah, I need to go find money bags though.
Sorry, I'm just locking my. I wanted to move the dice tower a little bit over, so I'm just fiddling with that like a fool.
He's been fiddling with
so
his
you,
dice tower. He was playing with his dice tower. It all went
so
wrong.
I was playing with my dice tower, and it was so tasty. It was delicious. It was tall. Wait, what? So if you're looking for Warfel Moneybags, Scott Moneybags Warfel, he is down in the shop washing some apples on his latest haul that he brought in. Would you like me to open the map or no?
You probably don't need to.
Alright.
I was just going to talk to him, but I wasn't planning to like punch him in the face or anything.
He was like, I'm going to roll for initiative and kill him. No. Yeah, so he's just there kind of washing apples in his little production room. And he hears you come down, you know, because you with your armor make a bit of noise. He doesn't hear Jocko.
Yeah, I am the stealth.
Yes, super stealth. So he looks up and says, so are you happy now?
Not happy. This was never about happiness. I just wanted to see what was up there. What
My
perhaps
press.
he should be happy about is we will investigate this man.
You think I haven't already?
Well, perhaps not. But we're offering to help. Are you that devoid of hope that you would not seek the help of others?
I can't remember the quote. It says, but do not hope. Do not trust in hope and has forsaken these lands. Sorry, Lord of the Rings quote. He looks up at you and he goes, there's no hope here. It's been 20 years. I'm old and wretched, and she a wolf.
And she still remembers for you and still cares for you.
She does, huh?
Yes.
Said she still loves you, is what she said to say.
Yeah.
But don't go up there because she might rend you limb from limb. So don't bother going up there yet. We'll try and cure her.
I'll hand it. Have we still got the 2 keys?
I would presume you left the keys back where you found them. Wait, no, actually, nope. Take it back. You have both keys. I take it back because you went out the door and you didn't go on your way back. You were just brought back to the landing. So yeah, you have both keys. Except when you locked one of them, one of the doors, the out extra.
Yeah, we locked the normal one.
Correct. You locked the first door.
Actually, they both use the first door as the key, but was the lock. Sorry, but yeah,
One's just bent a bit.
Yeah.
In a peculiar shape. But yeah, so you do have both keys on you. Yes.
Well, Mr. Moneybags, we came here to see if you were fleecing or exerting your influence on the nearby town. That may or may not still be true, but we will help you try and find the love. Can you give us a pointer where to start to the south?
He's kind of recovering from you saying that she still loves him. That's touched him deeply because he had believed she had gone the way of the wolf for good. And his voice breaks, and he says, "Follow the southern road. till its end at the base of the hill. Look to the south, and you'll see the edge of the forest some yards away. Right at that road was where she was attacked, and beyond that, I don't know.
Do I hand him both keys? I am going to show him both keys, and I'll give him the normal key,
The
the
shiny
one we
one
were
that he's
first given.
been,
Yeah.
yep, that he's been carrying. Okay, all right. So you give him that key. He takes it. He
That's
looks
it.
at it and he kind of rubs it on his shirt to get your fingerprints off it.
I will keep this key
All right, you keep that key.
because I do not want you to go in there. She told us not to let you in there because she did not know if she could control herself.
I never took you as a fool, but I went in. I would never go in there anyways.
Well,
Good.
perhaps after this is all over, you will be able to.
I didn't even want you to go in there.
And here we stand.
Yeah.
And I show you the second key. But we will bring this back to you.
He doesn't recognize the key at all. He only recognizes the one that you handed him.
Trust me, you would need this to go see her.
He says, I don't remember what I needed. I stay here only to guard her and others.
And she appreciates that.
No. Now that you've known my bane, I think it's time you get lost.
Well, there is one small matter. Why would the townsfolk across the way be so concerned about the money you owed them?
Well, now that you know my deepest, darkest secrets and fears, I will tell you this. My love, June, was an extremely powerful magician. And through much practice and learning, she became stronger and greater than most. And while that failed her, ultimately, her books and records, her ingredients are all kept here. And I guard them as equally as I guard the door. I fully suspect that is what everyone is after. Anything else is a lie.
Yeah. Okay, so you could have told us that from the outset, couldn't you?
The
Well,
less you
As
know, the
usual,
less
you
you
got
look.
trust issues.
No, to be fair, I don't know who
No.
to trust. You
The
could
less-
be lying about that. The others could be lying about that.
The less you know, the less you look. That's what he thinks. If you don't know they're there, you don't go looking for them.
Just trying to get to the bottom of all this.
I mean, hell, you knew there was a door to the second floor, and look what you did just to go. You're like, I want to go. I need to see it. Imagine if you knew about.
Yeah, where's this magic room with all the stuff in it?
What's that?
Where's the magic room with all the stuff in it?
He says that is a secret I shall keep until I die.
Okay, well, I don't really care anyway. I can't do magic.
Right.
Well, there's, yeah, magic. Well, actually, wait, would you be able to use magic scrolls? I don't think so, right?
I would if I multi-class as a sorcerer, but I'm not going to say it.
I could probably use pre-scrolls. I don't know if I can use magic scrolls.
Well, you can use some scrolls that were for the spells that your class would be able to have access to. That I know.
I am
Is
dumb as a
valid.
brick, but yeah.
So you could maybe read the scroll one time, but you wouldn't commit it to memory or anything like that.
Yeah, probably.
Spell books are not beyond your means.
I'm not.
they're
I'm not
beyond your
without my
check.
wisdom, but I'm not smart. I would actually know to look both ways when crossing the road.
But would you?
But if I saw a car coming, I wouldn't know to dodge it.
Oh, I was going to say I wouldn't know how to spell the word road, but
How do you spell road? The answer is you don't.
right. I just need to look back in a minute.
Use the loo. All right. Well.
Well met, Stinky Pants.
Stinky but dance. So he's using the loo. you guys get to go to level 3. You level up to level 3.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not much XP. Like what, 122 or 112 or 212?
Is that it?
Yeah, not much. It's like it's 2 fights, but this is an event, and you guys didn't get yourself killed by a super powerful magic user. But I shouldn't say super powerful, but more skilled.
She's more powerful than we are. She can hold off a curse from a werewolf.
Correct. So you guys, I'm going to give you 901 XP. So you now get so you now boop you to 3. You do the leveling up process. We'll Jay to level up after he's back from the loo. I decided I want to do like a mixture of XP and story-based leveling because I feel like it'd be more interesting. Because if you're just doing story stuff and you don't get any reward for it, why would you bother? I feel like so. That's what I was thinking. I'm about to process.
Half of the berserker.
Sorry, I'm yawning while I say that. What stuff did you get out?
Frenzy, but I'm not going to use that unless the shit hitting the fan.
Oh, really? Yeah, isn't that the one that takes and gives you a...
That's what it gives you, exhaustion, yeah.
Exhaustion, yeah. The thing that makes the warrior, the barbarian, basically one of the most useless classes. It's quite possibly the worst class in existence. Use your feature and die!
Which is the worst class?
Barbarian Berserker.
No, it's not.
Well, if you get Frenzy and you use it, you basically end up with exhaustion. And if you use it more than once, you get multiple levels of exhaustion. And
yeah, but then you do it when the shit's gonna hit the fan, and then you have a rest. Yeah.
But leading up to that, your average damage output is less than pretty much every other class except for Beastmaster Hunter. And that's because they don't understand how Beastmaster should work as a class.
Yeah, but you're doing all that min-max bollocks, and I don't give a shit about that. I just want to play the game.
Opining.
Back.
Welcome back. I leveled you up to level 3, BT Dubs, so do your level 3 stuff. As a having fun part of that ting. How much do you need for the next class? I don't even remember. 1,200? No.
You've got the thing automatically doing it, haven't you? You got Rob's.
It should have, but it didn't. It didn't. It did the plussing thing, but it didn't do the
2,700. It says on mine. Right, yeah, I've leveled up. Jay doesn't yet. You got to drag the icon.
Right. Oh, okay, all right.
What do I need to drag?
Just drag go to do the magnifying glass. Drag the dragon's head onto your character sheet again. Boom.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, now
There you got to pick a path.
Oh god.
Peanut blender or stinky fart maker.
A little of both. So, Jim, you seen the Suicide Squad yet?
No. Where is that available to watch?
HBO Max.
Oh, I don't think I've got that anymore.
And movie theaters. It is. It reminds me a lot of like Thor Ragnarok, which is not a coincidence, obviously, because look, James Gunn or whatever, the guy, I think it's James Gunn, Billy Gunn, I don't remember.
Guardians of the Galaxy guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was a part of it, and he helped Wakiti, God, I'm terrible with names. But he had input on it, so there's a lot more good humor compared to the first Suicide Squad movie, which was just Drek, in my opinion.
Yeah, but your opinion doesn't count because you think that green thing is good. So
No.
you think Greenland's good, so your opinion counts for nothing.
Well, you don't have to take my word for it. Even Pantera goes, it was hilarious. You
Yeah, I
replied
believe you. I
to
don't. It probably is better. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
But yeah, I haven't
it
seen it.
it 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 was fun. It wasn't like a lot of like my big problem with most DC stuff is it takes itself way too seriously.
Bit like the comics do. You mean?
What's that?
Bit like the DC comics do.
I don't think the DC Comics takes itself. I think Marvel takes itself more seriously than DC. DC always felt more lighthearted to me.
Yeah, I know. Apart from when the Batman broke the Joker's neck. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, that's
or
nice and
when
light-hearted. Yeah,
or when the Joker, sexually assaulted
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and paralyzed her. Um, but even so, like the day-to-day comics, though, other than those key story arcs, just like you would say, with Marvel comics, there's key story arcs with every one of those, but it still just seems a little more lighthearted to me in general, and I think that's because like Superman and Wonder Woman and Green Lantern uh, are generally more upbeat superheroes than compared to like I want to be super grim dark X-Men, like that kind of stuff, or oh I'm the Punisher. Like if DC has more Spider-Man feel than Marvel, if that helps. I don't know. It's hard for me to
Anyway.
explain my own thoughts, but
so we killed the dragon, got the loot.
killed no dragon.
Where are we
Killed
going
no-
next? We going back to see that poxy landlord, or are we going to go and carry on with
Yeah.
the undead quest?
I have no
Jade?
clue what to choose to do.
I'm still reading descriptions as to what I'm specializing in.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So anyway,
Oath
ooh,
Oath of Vengeance sounds like me, I think.
murder. I am the law.
Pretty much.
Sylvester Stallone does the voice for King Shark as well.
So
I was like, oh.
a solemn commitment to punish those who committed a grievous sin. Yeah, that sounds like me. It's not about whether I'm right or wrong.
you're not
It's
going to become an oath breaker then?
yeah, pretty much just
Gonna kill stuff.
conquest. No, just those who have done wrong.
Do you still get a unicorn as a pet?
I doubt it, but because it says it's not even about good or evil, and
It's about following the code.
yeah, that
And
sounds like me.
punishing
That sounds
the
like me.
one-
It sounds like me. I'll go for that.
If you're going for Judge Dredd, that's definitely more the Judge Dredd than
Yeah.
the other classes because that one's like you're punishing. People.
Well, I'm not playing it.
Exacting the-
I'm not playing it as good, so I think that's probably the right one to go for. To be honest.
It's not revenge; it's punishment. Handler error, spell token. I need to use a spell token, so I don't. All right. So, what were you guys planning to do? I don't remember.
Well, this is what I was just talking about. Do we want to go back and sort out that landlord, or do we want to carry on with the mission?
Well,
Uncharted space.
from the descriptions, like, what's the sort of relative distance where we're going to travel? Like, what is it to go back to the town, or what is it to go?
It'd take you about a day to get back to town.
And what would
Probably
what's
a
the other
couple
one?
hours. A couple hours to get to the edge. You just gotta
All
walk
right.
down
Well,
the
let's
hill.
go. Let's go check that out.
You're going to check it out. Is that what you're going to
We're
do?
going
Okay.
towards the edge. We're going to push it to the limits.
Take me to the limit one more time. All right. So you.
Mm-hmm.
11. My luckies. All right. So you
Take it to the
guys
limit.
go down the hill, you're following the road. It's relatively well defined. You find that it's more traveled than the roads up near Brighthall Tavern. It's more worn, and as you progress down the hill, the road becomes more solid, more defined, and you can tell that there's kind of a, I'll say border. It's probably the wrong terminology, but circling around the base of the hill, there is a well-defined road with like side
Tracks.
carved through. Yeah, tracks, but it's more so like carved through the uneven terrain of sorts to make it as level as it can be. Um, at some point, this was a significant thoroughfare and still gets pretty decent usage, more so than the roads going up and down the hill. And it's well traveled in the sense that recently things have traveled on this road. Sorry, I'm hicking a hacking. The road progresses to the as you come down to the edge of it, this intersection. Um, to your left, if you look left down the road, looks like it just kind of goes and circumnavigates the hills. If you look to the right, similarly, it circumnavigates the hill to the right. You can see the keep, the silver keep in the distance beyond it at the top of the hill. You could also see that the forest grows a little more dense near if you were to turn to the right. If you turn to the left, like if you were looking left, there's a little bit of trees, but you wouldn't call it a forest. You'd probably look at it and say that's more little wooded area, but not foresty. When I say to the right, I mean like not a straight up 90-degree turn kind of thing. Like neither.
Are we on the path or are we off the path?
Standing
I
on the
think
edge
we
of it.
should stay on the path because I'm thinking American Wolf in London. Don't stray off the path, yeah, because that's when you get eaten.
I don't know if I've seen that movie.
I'm gonna.
Oh, fuck off. How can you not have seen that movie?
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah, fucking, yeah, Greenland. You watch
Yeah.
Greenland, but not American Wolf in London.
It's
I'm
been
gonna
so
ask-
long since I've seen it.
I'm gonna ask a stupid question. Judging by what I've just picked, how do I actually get the abilities it says I have?
They should be in your abilities tab now.
No,
Well, what abilities did you gain?
let me just double check. Is that spell third or is that? I'm just seeing if I've got Bane and Hunter's Mark is all because it says spell third. I don't know if that's spell third or level third.
Level 3, third level, and they don't count towards your spell totals, I believe. So
It might be that I mean I don't even have a.
They should have been added to your action tab because you've got that. You've got Mad Nomad thing that adds them automatically, haven't you, 11?
No, it might be that it's spell third and not level 3.
If you click on the what is it, Oath of something or other, if you click on that, it gives you a list of features, and the first one will be the one you got straight away.
Yeah, but it says Paladin level. Oh no, it says Paladin level spell third, Bane, spell third, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, so you would get them.
So does that mean it's when I get my third level spells, or is it when I'm level 3?
The Paladin level. So when Paladin reaches level 3, you gain those spells.
I am level 3.
Yes, if you go to your actions tab, they should have been populated already.
No.
They should have. You got the Mad Nomad thing.
Oh no, I've got Bane.
And now you got Hunter's Mark.
Oh, there we go.
Aha!
Did you just add them?
Yes, I did. There's a when you click on oath spells and it pulls up the list, the thing you're reading, just drag the dragon head to your next to the where it says spell third Bane, spell third Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
Drag it to your character sheet and it populate it in there.
Okay.
Yep. I was all like, oh, where is it? It's literally right in front of me. I was dumb, but I fixed my dumbness. Ta-da. Ta-da. There.
Yeah, you definitely got the Mad Nomad thing because it's already put my frenzy in for me. I didn't do it.
I do, but sometimes it doesn't seem to.
Yeah, that
well.
definitely didn't populate mine.
Yeah, no, it didn't at all. Nope.
Well, that's your fault, 11.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, not really. I'm joking.
No, I'm not joking.
Well, I am. Right, so where are we going now? We're going now.
All right, so.
Yes.
Which way did you want to go? To the left, to the right, to the more forest, or to the less forest?
I think we should go to the less foresty place, shouldn't we?
I don't know. Where would you like to go? More
Where
or
do you think we
less?
should go, Jade?
I don't know. They said come down here to the end of the road, and it's down there.
Yes.
And so, from what we know, which is the way to go? Less or more forest? Where was the ambush? She told us where the ambush was.
She said they came out of the forest. That is what
Well,
she said.
we'll go to more forest then.
All right. So you turn right and walk a few steps and a bit steps and some steps and bit steps, but not too far.
Are we dubstepping or bit stepping?
Bit step. Bitcoin. Sorry, what? So you guys, I'm going to share a map with you. So as you progress, you come across the hills and you're on the roady part, and you come across a little wooden tower at the edge, marking the entrance to the thing.
A beautiful
And
map.
yes, this one I did not do myself, obvious.
Afternoon Maps did this, I reckon.
Correct.
Just a random lucky guess.
I know, how dare you. And you see at the top of the little wooden tower, you see a bandit, and you see some other bandits hanging around.
God
The
damn
hills,
bandits.
yeah, some bandies, as if they're trying to guard the thing. You note that none of them are paying attention to you. They're kind of shouting towards each other, and they're the guy in the tower is looking down at the people that are they got their backs to you. So they're not really paying attention. They don't see you.
Can we see who or what they're shouting at?
You can't see entirely because there is a little bit of elevation on the terrain between you and them, but they're looking at the ground shouting. And the other guy's pointing. The guy in the tower is like leaning over, pointing down, and you go, no, no, moving his hand there, and you can kind of hear general shouts and whatnot, but you can't make out clear conversation just yet. But it seems like person at the top is saying, "You're an idiot." He's not actually saying that, but that's what it seems like based on your presumption. And he's yelling.
Now this
At the other
this
people.
path looks like it's cut out of the ground. So we on a little, is we walled off a little bit, are we?
Yes, there. Like I said, the train elevates a bit.
So we
between
could, so we got a wall we could sneak up on them.
You could. There's a. I picked this map specifically because I can't do hills as effectively as other people because I'm not yet skilled enough at that drawing, and doing it in whatchamacallit is not easy in Dungeon Draft. At least not. I have not.
Yeah, we don't care. It looks
Yeah.
good. We don't give a shit
yeah.
about it.
But I was like, this thing has multiple avenues of.
The beautiful map, yes.
Yes, I liked it. And it only costed me $0.
$1 million. So should we sneak up on them or should we just go and kill them? They are bandits after all. They're all tossers.
A bit of
Well,
tossers.
they seem fairly preoccupied, and I'm not great at sneaking.
The turtle's great at sneaking.
I am great at sneaking with my sneaky turtleneck. Yeah. Medallion.
You had the medallion.
I'm going to sneak, following the path.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll some sneakies?
Nope.
Or do I even need to with my magic medallion?
Your magic medallion, you are crack silent. They can't hear you, and they are not looking in your direction, so they won't see you.
I'm going to try and get up a bit more on the mountain or whatever, a bit more on the hill. See.
Sorry, I just had that one. All right.
I'm going to sneak up the ladder and bash this guy with an axe as soon as I get to the top.
Use roll a stealth check, Kylan.
Oh, a stealth check.
Yes.
Oh, good. No, I don't know why I rolled 2 dice.
Oh, armor penalty. Dropped your higher score. It was only different by 1. You rolled a 14. Ha 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 ha.
Wow. I am surprisingly sneaky.
Yeah. The luck of the roll. You had 2 decent rolls. So yeah. So you are.
That's not
crawling
luck.
up the hill.
That's skill. How dare you?
Are you like low crawling or are you just crouching?
I'm probably just crouching. I'm not very good at stealth.
Okay. All right. And Jacka, you look like you want to climb the ladder. Is that what you're?
Yeah, I'm going to go up the ladder and kill that guy at the top. Yeah.
All right.
I'm still at the back of the hill anyway. I'm not even
Yeah.
up to the top.
Yeah. Well, it's not it's not as big a hill as it seems. It's like the elevation is from its the lowest part of the terrain there. The hill is maybe like 4 feet. It's not a massive hill or anything.
But they're not looking at us. They're looking at the
Yeah,
floor
they're not. Yeah, they're just not paying attention
until they see their mate land on the floor when I kill him.
He's just diminishing my superb stealth
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, he's taking it away from you, man. It's so undermining
I
and belittling almost.
I know. It's
Don't
so-
start crying.
And Jacka, as you get closer and as you were progressing, you saw that they're having difficulty starting a fire. They have what appears to be an antelope slain and laying down, like they had gone hunting and they're trying to cook it. But they're having difficulty starting the fire, and everyone's a critic, so to speak.
Okay, well, I'm going to kill this guy while he's not looking. While he's looking at them, I'm just going to axe him in the back of the head.
Throw me a with advantage. If you
I think-
roll, sorry, what's that?
Are they trying to rub two antelopes together to start a fire?
No, they're not trying to rub two antelopes. No, they have like an antelope that they slain via hunting, and they want to. Cook it. Now, Jacka, you have
I'm targeting two. Who else am I targeting?
yourself. No, it just looks like you're on Bandit 4. I think you just double clicked it, maybe.
I did, yeah, but that's it done it. I
Said
didn't.
you were targeting yourself. That's weird. That's weird. Well, you missed anyways on targeting yourself because it was going at Jacka. That's
All
weird.
right, so I missed me, but I don't know why it's targeting me because I'm not targeting me. So,
Yep. Oh, good thing you missed yourself.
well, I hit him.
So you have successfully hit the bandit. Whatever you roll for damage, you're going to add 5 to it. Just for fun. I'm just having fun. I want you to kill it in one hit just because it's fun. So roll some damage and add 5 to it. Oh, dear. You didn't even need to add 5.
I
You
did add the
killed
5. I added the 5.
bandit.
I did it with the modifier button.
Oh, okay. Ah, cool. All right. Nice. I didn't even pay that much attention. All right. So
He's dead.
you swing it with your great axe. You hit him right in the back. It launches him forward, and he flops off of the edge and lands.
Yeah, and his head lands over to the left somewhere, 20 feet away.
Yes, well, you kind of like chopped it. Landed in the campfire they were trying to start. It just kind of like landed amongst the sticks and twigs that they had in there.
And he says, "Start a fire!" But he can't make a noise because his lungs are upstairs.
Were you planning on doing anything, Jade, with the
So the bodies just flopped forward off the platform and landed on the floor, yeah?
Yes, but since each thing takes only about 6 seconds, I'm presuming you're both going to have the chance to do something prior to.
Well, I'm gonna run forward and see if I can. Maybe they think I've done it, and then they'll run towards me, and you can get them from behind.
All right, so you run forward. Were you going to dash or just do your 30 feet?
No, I'll just do my 3 feet, I think.
All right, so if you use dash, you can go up to 60 total.
Yeah.
You don't have to go.
Yeah, but then he can have 4 of them attacking him.
He's got plenty of armor. Please.
Just looking at my ability.
You're up to 31 HP now. That's nice. That's an improvement.
I know.
Tis an improvement.
Super healthy.
I'm going to delete Bandit 4. Roll for initiative. I can.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think we go first.
Do you, though?
How far down is it from the top of this tower?
About 15 feet.
Yeah, I can drop down 15 feet, I think. I'll drop 15 feet onto this bandit one's head and swing an axe at him at the same time.
Hang on. What kind of bollocks is this? This isn't a paladin. I'm not rolling a 1 for initiative.
It's only that high level paladin who keeps rolling the crap numbers.
Yeah.
Do I need to make some kind of agility check or something so I don't know?
I'm going to do an acrobatics check. See if you kind of launch yourself over the
Raisingly
side.
agile for a turtle.
You exceeded the 10. You managed to launch yourself over the side and land. It does utilize 15 feet of your movement plus the 5 to get from where you are over. So that you use 20 feet of your movement. You hit.
I'm sorry. I just keep on imagining you land on a skateboard when you do that.
I did land on a skateboard, but I didn't want to put that in there because you keep teasing me about my skateboard. Okay, so I killed him, and then I'm going to turn to face Bandit 2 and say, you neck smeller.
Yeah, Jade's turn now. They're still like kind of, they haven't really much reacted.
No, they've just seen two of their mates die. They don't know what's going on.
Oh shit! Fucking Ninja Turtle over here.
Turtle, Ninja Turtle.
Run forward. And I'm going to hold my attack because frankly I can't really attack from it.
Alright.
Actually, am I going to hold my attack? Can I do it? No, I'm going to hold my attack.
You're going to hold your attack.
I should be doing that thing, running forward, like swinging the mace or the flail, sorry.
You're getting ready to clobber him?
Yeah, so if someone runs in, I'm just going to smack it.
Oh, really? Alright, so which bandit is it? I forgot. Bandit 2, right? Yep,
The one I just said he smells.
Yep. You smell, motherfucker. Oh, I smell, do I? He runs over, wants to clobber the jacket.
Don't hit my candle.
No, candle. Blocked by armor.
A bitch.
And the other one runs to Jake. Kind of jumps down.
Punk.
And says, I want to swing. He swings.
Hang on. Can I not hit him if I held my attack?
You can, absolutely. You just got to tell me that's what you would like to do.
I would like to smite said evil bandit in front of me.
Throw your thing. Do that thing. Do what you want to do. Oh, you got to target him. It wasn't, for some reason, it wasn't targeted. Yeah. I don't know.
You can just drag it onto him. It should. Garden can drag it from the chat onto the target and it will hit him. It will tell you whether it hit or not.
Oh, yeah. He dodged.
Nope, he missed.
You can do that yourself, you know. You haven't got to wait for 11 to do it.
I didn't know.
You do now.
So
it's Bandit 3's turn now. He missed.
Nope, Bandit 3.
My go.
It's Jaka's turn.
Told you smell. I'm targeting him, and I? Yes.
I don't know. And you murder the bandit.
And I'm going to move forward.
And
I should have gone to the other side of it.
Something's coming out of the woods, but yeah.
That's weird. Something you got stupid. But yes, all the noise you guys have made in trying to subdue the bandits attracts some attention of some thuggish bandits, big bulky ones going. I don't know why it showed one of them and when both should have been hidden, but it doesn't matter. Now this bandit 3
Mr. Potato Head.
Swings and misses Mad Mortigan.
Mad Mortigan.
Yeah, Mad Mortigan.
Yeah, Mad Mortigan, yeah.
This is the beginning of Willow. No, I'm kidding. And the thug goes, crash. He's gonna run.
Crash Bandicoot.
runs up next to its friend and swings. And
Hello,
enjoys.
friend.
What's that? Hello,
Hello,
friend.
friend. I said.
Has advantage on attack roll against a creature if at least one of the thug's allies is within 5 feet. So this should give me advantage, and I get to swing the mace. And it did give me an advantage, and I hit. This mace is basically a rock tied to a stick. Hits you for 8. And he gets to do it again. And he doesn't hit you this time. Jacka, 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 jacka.
That was
Well,
close.
I'm going to kill this dude that's standing in front of me so that his mate doesn't get advantage.
You could do that if you like. Oh, you hit him so hard. You crushed his backbone with whatever weapon you have. Yeah, it didn't matter. He was down to 1 HP. So he was like,
And I'm going to move,
you squish him a dash.
and then I'm going to move there.
Great axe, all right. You step over the confused thug. Ah. Well, you saw you kill the other guy, so he runs at you. Swing. Stick on a rock with a stick. And he just hits your shell. Thunk. And he swings again with even less force and just thunk. Jade's turn.
When do I know when I've
Old
How do
age!
I know if I've got a bonus action?
You get a bonus action every turn.
Okay.
But of course, bonus actions can only be things that qualify as bonus actions, like spells or something.
It'll be in your class abilities, won't it?
Some of them, yeah. Not every class ability is a bonus action, though. But like, if you were to say use Hunter's Mark, that's a bonus action. I think.
Yeah,
Bane,
that's what I was thinking of doing, but I just didn't know what
Yep.
constituted me getting a bonus action to do it.
Yep. You just say I'm using my bonus action, and then do the thing you do.
Okay, I'm using my bonus action.
To cast Hunter's Mark. A giant red arrow appears over the head of the thug.
Yeah. What a World of Warcraft style, the original classic style.
Yep,
Yeah,
the classic.
the best style.
There's Hunter's Mark should have 2 different effects. One of them is applied to you, one that says self, and then the other one should apply to your target.
Well, I had it targeted when I cast it.
Well, did you click both of them, or?
I haven't. I only got one effect.
Oh, that's
that I
weird.
can
You're
click.
right. Whatever. Yeah, let's do it. Roll, do the thing.
Well, the effect
you
is
know why? 'Cause
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
I don't have the automatic Hunter's Mark thing on this. I don't think. Whatever, doesn't matter. Roll that puppy.
Let's see what happens.
Murder him. Hit. Because he's got like crap AC, wearing shirts.
There you go.
And it worked.
Did the extra damage?
Yes, you hit for 11 damage. Hit that.
But the Hunter's Mark has gone now. Is it only do one attack? Only on that one attack, is it?
It says duration an hour.
No, it just carries on for concentration.
Yeah, it should. It says duration hour.
It's removed from. It's removed. The effect has gone now off the combat tracker.
That's weird.
Oh,
Never.
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage. Well, we'll see what happens next though.
we'll just have to reapply it, I think. Yeah.
There. It said the setting was on roll. This is the spell. I don't think it pulled from the Rob Tui thing. I think that's why it pulled from the regular spell book thing. That's probably why it did it that way. Whatever. This guy would die before that happens, but he's going to swing. You're going to hit him. He's going to hit you. Except he totally doesn't.
No,
He swings.
no,
and,
no, sir.
He's like, boom, hits himself in the shin. He's going to lose half of his movement for several days.
Not going to live for several days.
That is correct. Basically, the rest of his life, he's only going to walk half as far. Yeah, and he hits you. Throw a little damage. Pitiful 3 damage. See if it breaks your concentration. You succeeded. You are not losing your concentration. And now, effects, danger sense, and advantage save with dexterity.
Hang on. Wait.
What?
Oh no, you are hitting the right one.
I am hitting the right one. Yeah. Who do you think I was hitting?
Well, I thought you might be hitting the other one. That was
No,
all.
I'm hitting the one you just hit. Yeah, we're going to kill him first.
One at a time.
Oh, look at that.
Heavy damage.
That's the
60
max
damage.
amount of damage I could have done.
Unless you had used Bane, in which case I think he takes extra damage. I don't remember.
I
Oh,
don't.
you don't have Bane.
Well, I could use Bane, but then I'd lose my attack. So
Yeah. Bane is the reason Bane isn't as a bonus action is because it affects every person in your group. So you could potentially get 6 people getting the advantage of it, whereas your Hunter's Mark only you are. So it's like, yeah. At least that's my presumption. And Thug 2 goes, "Fuck!" Swing at the turtle. I don't know why I have yellow dice. I don't remember that. Hits. And he swings again. Oh god, why do I keep rolling? The
I reckon the reason you got yellow dice is because you set them to yellow.
Yeah, but I don't remember setting them to yellow. But whatever. And he hits your armor. He doesn't swing as heavy on the next turn. So he doesn't punch it. Jade's turn.
You shit in my bed, I will kill you.
You completely missed. Sorry, I yawned.
Cat. New cat, a little kitten.
He's gonna swing once at each of you. Oh dear. Blocked on that.
Yes.
Swings at the turtle. And missed. Oh god. Your armor is too high. Jack's turn. Hit. Dying. Ugh. You killed the thug.
Then I turn to face his mate.
Ooh. Hey, partner.
Hello, potato man.
Is there a picture of the thugs? I don't even remember. Image thug. Here, let's share just to be funny.
Got a dragon on his arm.
He's got a deform. No, I don't know. Is it a dragon?
what is that on his arm?
I don't know, but I don't know why it's not a part of his character stats.
He's also grabbing his crotch.
It's his belt.
It's his crotch.
He's pretending he's grabbing his belt, really he's grabbing his knob.
Yeah, pretty much the same. Oh shit! Hold on a second. There. Now it's your turn. I clicked the button way too many times. You're gonna run
I'm gonna move.
back to the woods. You hear rustling of leaves and tree branches.
Oh, it must be this squirrel attack army.
They've come to get the munchies.
It's a clay golem. No, I'm kidding.
I guess I can Hunter's Mark this thing again, can I?
Yes, you can use that.
You've got the effects
hold-
on you, it looks like. So
Yeah. I never erased it. Yeah, it's good for 1 hour, and if you can switch it to another target in the same combat up to an hour later. There you go. Hit. Boom. Wounded. It hurt. Hit. Oh, heavy damage.
oh, he didn't die.
Nope.
How inconsiderate of you.
He is going to.
Okay, dude, see you later. Got a key?
He's going to try and run away
Okay, see you later.
into the woods. What kind of madness drove him in there?
All right, dude.
No.
Both of you
No.
need
Okay.
advantage attack.
No.
Opportunity attack, I mean. Not
Oh, yeah, opportunity attacks. We all get them, don't we? Yeah.
yeah, both, yeah. He expects you guys are going to miss. So he's like, I'm going to go for a run. Oh, shit. Look at that 19. Nice. Dying. Let's go spootable.
Yeah, we both got him.
He's
Sweet.
dead. You hear rustling from further deep into the wooded path that goes into the forest.
Does it sound like squirrels?
I don't know.
I shall raise my shield in anticipation of someone else coming flying out of the forest.
I should do is using my survival knowledge since I'm a barbarian from the jungles and see if it sounds like squirrels or something worse.
It certainly doesn't sound like squirrels. Maybe it's some snakes or a bird or something rustling leaves and branches.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's Paddington Bear looking for honey. But
Marmalade.
oh yeah, sorry, that was what's the
Opar.
Pooh Bear? Pooh Bear. That's the one, isn't it? Pooh Bear. He looks for honey.
Step closer into the wood. Ah, ah, ah. I'm assuming you're going to keep going that path.
We're going to go into the grey bit on the edge.
We've just heard sounds of things moving around.
I'm going to quickly spin my axe around and get all the blood off of it, and then
I want to make sure there's no freaking traps on the path or something like that.
Spinning the axe, one-handed or two.
it's one end. I'm just spinning it around in one end, like I'm rotating it in one hand fast, not around my head. Just giving it all the blood comes off. It's all over Jade.
Did I unshare the map?
That's really rude.
Hello,
I
Thrift.
did not unshare the map.
How are you?
I hit share again. It said unshare again.
You sharing the map that you unshared, and then you're unsharing the share that you
Yeah.
shared again?
Because I'm like, derp.
Say hello to Thrift.
Hello,
Hello,
Thrift.
I actually didn't have the channel open today because I was I typed up the text for that house, the second floor thing, because I wanted it to be a little more official, but I missed one part from Thingadoo. And hello. All right, so as you step closer to the path and you follow further, you start to smell nasty forest stink. There must be a bog nearby. And what are they eating if they can't get hobbit?
Well, are there any signs of like wolves or werewolves? I mean, I'm expecting like claw marks on the trees or anything like that. I don't really know what I'm looking for, to be honest, but that's what I would expect. Something like chunks taken out of trees or something by angry werewolves.
Throw your passive perception sucks, by the way.
I know.
Roll perception.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm looking for.
You're without rolling for the distinctive check, you're not noticing much detail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's even worse. You rolled lower than your passive perception. Oh, that's terrible. Sorry, I had to laugh.
Yeah. All right.
That's
Your
the
passive
joys of
perception-
rolling dice.
Yeah, the two of you, both of your passive perceptions are 10. So it's just kind of funny. Oh, I keep forgetting I can roll for you. I'm dummy.
I am the roll. I don't know what that roll was.
That's what happens when I click the thing. And if the DC is 0, it just rolls. Okay, that's kind of neat. God, I also rolled below your passive perception. So you guys don't really notice any details that would indicate wolves, just as you're walking through the foresty path, and you do, as you progress on the path does give way to just kind of overbrush, grass, and other assorted stuff, dirt, and let's see here. Roll in the tower. Whoo, you guys are lucky. I literally rolled a 1. So you progress further. Seems rather uneventful. You come to a kind of
You got in
clearing,
your face, cat.
and
Come
there
here.
is a boggy marsh.
Got a cat now.
Mud flowed up into Lump's pajamas. She totally confused the passing piranha.
The cucumber.
Oh God, that's just. Sorry, I'm gonna hit something here real quick. Share record. And I have one more thing to do. Not yet. Not. No, oh, duh, why did I do that?
Reminds me of Valheim.
Oh my god, it's full of stars.
It's a boggy marsh with broken trees and cracky stuff, and also from Afternoon Map. And you see, hopping around on stumps, a couple bullywogs, or a few bullywogs, jumping up and down, kind of talking to each other, and they notice you, and you hear, oh, actually, what does a bullywog sound like?
I don't even know what one is.
It's like a Murloc,
Show you.
a very
Like
big
frog
Murloc.
people. Yeah, well, they're like, yeah,
Oh,
well, more frog people than Murloc. I just shared a picture with you guys. And I don't know, maybe they sound like frogs. They're excitedly ribbiting. I can't. Wow, that sounded like I was about
It
to
sounded they're excitedly gribbiting at us.
Yes.
I love
And,
the sound of excited gribbiters.
They turn and see you and whatnot, and they go, roll for initiative. I don't have the roll thing activated on this.
They go roll for initiative.
Yes, you hear them.
Ribbit, roll for initiative.
Their necks like bubble up, and then as it shrinks down and the air goes through the mouth, you hear roll for initiative. There's the Jade roll of 15. Not quite first. One of the bullywogs gets to go before you.
Still not bad. Still
The
not
jacket
bad.
with a 20 gets to go first. The bullywog's hopping around.
Does it look like it wants to fight us, does it?
They certainly want to fight you. They saw you and immediately started they have these spears, like javelin kind of looking things, spears looking things, and they're like swinging it around like they want to come get you.
He's javelin looking. It's a spear. It's a javelin looking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
know what a
spear.
fucking spear is.
It's a javelin looking spear. Yeah, it looks just a bit like a javelin spear.
Are you forgetting the difference is a spear has a tip, a javelin is just a carved pole.
No, a spear you poke something with.
A javelin is only for throwing, yeah.
You can stab things with a
Yeah, but not as
javelin.
effectively. But anyway, I'm going to lob a javelin at this twat.
Spear? All right, throw a spear.
Wow.
You're
copying them.
Yeah,
That's long range, is it? Son of a bitch.
Apparently you're I don't know what range you did, but it was.
But that's whatever I just did. He move me? Did he move me forward first?
Yeah, 45 feet.
Okay. Well, I missed.
What?
You toddle forward.
I lob it, so he knows that we're not, we're not friendly. So I want him to know that we're going to throw javelins and miss. Well, it hit his armor anyway. That's a good shot.
That should not have been. Oh, you know why? Because I think you did I know you did the range version. Because the range should be 30. Oh, range is 30. You got 45. Okay. Long range is from 31 up to 120. My bad. I was trying to figure it out, and you already figured it out. But yeah, you threw your thing.
He's only got little turtle arms.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what it is.
I've actually got big turtle arms, but
But your
javelins are a bit rubbish at long range, obviously.
Yes, they sure are.
It was like an Olympic throw. It was like, hoik.
It hit him,
Clearly
but it didn't hit him hard enough.
Yeah, because it didn't break his flesh, his fleshy flesh. And oh yeah, it's Bullywog's turn. I'm over here just laughing about the javelin being terrible, and then meanwhile, the Bullywog is gonna hop around, hippity hop, you don't stop. Up jump the boogie.
Well, he misses because he's too busy fucking dancing instead of throwing it.
He hops and hips and hops, and he's gonna throw it at you.
Yeah, I really wanted. We are eternally grateful.
Totally misses, just right past your head. Nothing happens
because he didn't learn the lesson of the wise turtle.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't see me doing it
Jade!
because of the range, the silly bugger. Go,
Jade
go,
Mortigan.
Jade.
Come on, Mad Mortigan. I think it's Mortigan. You're Mortigan, so I think there's a difference. I could be wrong.
Negadron E-Edge.
Ishda. You are so beautiful to me. Singing to the Billy. And the Bullywug move.
I can't really do a fat lot.
Yeah, this cat's got something stuck.
Whatever shall you do?
I am going to. I've got an action, so
You do? Yeah.
I can't really do a fat lot from here. So I'm going to heal 10 health.
Mm-hmm. Sounds good.
Hello to my little cat.
I'm going to do it on myself.
All right. Do it on yourself.
I don't really.
He doesn't like the
need you
microphone.
to do that,
I got the thing off your face, cat. You're...
Rustle of the
Chubbing.
tree branches behind you. Snap of a tree. Breaking through the edge of the forest into this clearing, a manticore jumps while. No, I'm kidding. Manticore does not show up.
How do I actually heal myself with this thing?
Zeus.
You click the heal button, drag it to your.
Yeah, but I only want to do 10 of the 15.
I don't know. It says 10 for me. It says 10. Oh, you know why? It probably hasn't been updated. So it's.
Oh, he said to me, I'm going to get a cat. Blah, blah, blah. I said, right, as long as you look after it, pay its bills, feed it, change its litter.
We can just do the math.
Okay.
That's all.
As long as I haven't got to do anything. Now he's gone off and left it with me.
I've still got 5 left if I need it.
Bloody kids.
You have 1 damage remaining. Ha ha ha. Valuable 3 go.
Yeah, good plan. Didn't work though, did it? I said he can come upstairs this weekend. So he's been downstairs all week so far.
Off of this branch, 20 feet. Splashes in the water. When it splashes the water, it you kind of see the water churn a little bit, and he's gonna throw nothing at you guys. Other bullywug's turn. 20 feet. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Chaka's turn.
Well, yeah, now I can get into melee range, right?
That is what you think. You hit and killed Bullywug easily enough. Wow. Didn't know that they were that. Why does it say you're moving 100? That's weird. Bullywug 1's turn. Jumps over. Does not like y'all's. Coming at ya. Sorry, I'm trying to find. I'm turning your stream on, Jimmy. Mr. Collins. Bullywug.
You're gonna cheat. Don't watch and cheat.
I'm cheating. I can see you everywhere you plan to move. Ah, 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 ah. And now Jade gets to take a turn. Oh, you move forward, eh?
No, I'm going to run away.
Your feet mush and stick into the ground. Heavy damage to the Bullywug. And as you go trouncing, traipsing, and stomping through the muddy, marshy marsh, the ground starts to come up and the mud turns into mud methods. And they go and start waving their frilly hands at you. I don't know if they're frilly hands.
Hi.
Mud methods. Disgusting little horrible
Image,
things.
what they look like with their long nose.
Like them things you had a fight with on Monday, but made of mud instead of fire.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Pathetic
Ogre.
little things with like 2 hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, you put like 27 of them out though. No, I'm kidding. I don't remember.
And yeah, you are much higher level and you can deal with these things easily. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'm terrible. Wow, these also move very little. I should have did the spacing plan a little better.
Well, the mud methods didn't know what they were going to do.
No, they didn't. They were mud. I'm just saying, like it's they're all super far from you. Their movement is only crappy.
That's all right.
What do we call it?
We don't mind. We'll kill them all.
Oh, you will kill them all, huh? I don't think you will. I don't think you can. I think you're gonna be like, "Meh."
It's the mud dragon that we got problems with.
It's not the dragon you gotta worry about. Ooh, method 3 is close by. Runs over to you and decides it wants to do a
As long as it doesn't touch my candle, I don't mind.
touch your candle. No, not that you can. He's gonna swing at you with his little muddy fingers. Oh, and he just splatters on your armor and makes a mess. He's a dirty boy.
Got a mess on my armor, man.
Bollywood 2. I accidentally pressed the Windows key
Wow,
there.
that was a cheating frog.
I don't remember where he was. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine.
I would press the Windows key instead of the Alt key when
I wouldn't expect anything less of a frog.
yeah, all sneaky, dirty frogs. All right, so now Jaka can go fight this method. See if you can survive. What happens? Ooh, you
This little method is going to explode and cover me in mud.
wounded. Did not kill him. Did 12 damage though. And you move and step across to the other side of it. Okay. Are you deliberately putting yourself at disadvantage? Interesting.
Not giving me disadvantage. I'm waiting for a bullywug to come at me as well.
He swings with his teeth and fails. And strikes at.
He's got his dentures in a slingshot.
He wants to give you a kiss. That's all.
And he swings his dentures at you and misses.
And then he hits you with the not quite a javelin.
Yeah, baby.
He gets you. Small little cut. 2 damage. Oh dear, I'm going to kill you. 3 damage.
Should have been a turtle, Jade.
Yeah.
And speaking of, it is Jade's turn.
I'm quite sure I wasn't targeting him anymore. Okay. Swing him.
You're going to swing it in with your teeth.
Nope, you're
Pretty
going to
much.
try and break the teeth. Ooh, you hit him in the teeth. Oh, he's dying. Bullywug goes to the ground. Lets out a last ribbit. I don't know how to make noises anymore. I'm terrible.
Ribbit.
And you run and jump over the mud method and land behind it. Oh dear.
Oh.
Mud method steps forward and has no ranged attack, so other mud method, however, does.
Dun dun dun. Mud method.
He breathes at you. Mud splatters all over your face and body, and now you are
Covered in mudges.
covered in mud. Splat and restrained, so you cannot walk.
Oh,
Right.
And also decides now that you're restrained to summon methods more.
can he do that? Can he?
Yes, he has
Multiple
it's a
actions?
it's well oh shit, you're right, damn it. Nabbit. Which one did I keep forgetting. I'm damn
Now you go on to 3 now. Mudmethit 3's turn.
four. No, four gets I say delete four because you can't summon. I keep forgetting there. Silly trying to keep me honest. That's just not fair. Not fair at all.
Bloody Mudmethits.
Ah, you succeeded, you bastard. Bullywug steps a couple steps and goes bite.
You might get
This is the one-
advantage now.
He does, and he doesn't have a spear. This is the one that lost its spear, so he missed.
Yeah.
He's too short. He's like trying to bite you. Oh, critical hit!
Well, he gets 2 attacks, does he?
Yeah, multi attack. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, bitch.
yeah.
It's not like it
I got
matters.
that one
It's,
last round.
He doesn't get to make 2 spear attacks though. He just he gets to do 2 bites or 1 bite, 1 spear. But he threw his spear, so he doesn't have it because he completely missed. Look at that critical that does 5 damage. Ah, Jackasern. Mm-hmm. He hit super hard, doesn't he? Oh yeah.
I'm going to go into a rage now.
You're gonna, huh?
I have.
Do you get? You're right. Why are you in a rage? Why would you do that? You want to die, huh? You hit the mud method. Method does.
I didn't go to frenzy, just to rage. That's 1 dead
Ah,
Mudmethit.
Method splatters and breaks, and then fall to the muddy floors and muddy depths. Yeah.
And then risking an opportunity attack, I'm going to dash over here. Or run over there.
Well, move here, and you get a opportunity attack by Bullywug 2. Really difficult bite attack here. Of course, he doesn't miss. He gets you, but he's your armor on your butt protected yet.
My butt armor, yes.
Righty, that is that then.
Awesome. Arse armor.
Yes, my
Mhm.
arse armor.
Well, you don't need a shell armor. You already got a shell. Oh, the police are coming. Do you hear them?
Now you can restrain, you can get out of that by making a DC 11
Dex-
dex change, is it?
Yes, DC 11 dexterity check, and you can be unrestrained.
And what does restrained do for me? Well,
You cannot walk. You're kind of, it's like rooted. You're like
oh,
grasping
well,
this.
can I still hit the thing in front of me?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
Swing and a miss.
I haven't hit it. I haven't tried to hit it yet.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you. I think it might give you disadvantage. I don't really remember, but I don't think it does.
Hey, cat, what are you doing?
We'll find out.
Let's find it. Yeah, it probably does, yeah.
Disadvantage.
Although
you rolled two
both rolls were 16, so.
Didn't matter. With the 22 total, you absolutely do hit. Let's see what kind of damage you put on that face of that method. Knock that muddy smear right off his face of muddy spear. 7 damage. Not that great, but still clobbered him.
No, that's average for me.
Look at that. It automatically did your thing. You failed to break free from your restraint. And this lovely mud method.
That 7 damage is pretty much average for my damage. You forget we ain't high level characters.
Advantage because of smart positioning. And they hit with their one single fist attack. What terrible attack. Ooh, so painful. You got so hurt. 7 damage. Oh my dear.
Yep, that's a third of my health gone.
Mud method does not recharge their mud breath. This one's going to go summon methods. summon a method. Method.
Have you got any more lay on hands left?
A bit.
Where is the mud? There's some mud. Ha ha. Method is raised. Number 3. Bullywug tea. Boom. It jumps and it jumps to get closer. And I forgot to hit the button. There we go. Jacka's turn.
The mud method's the most dangerous thing here, I think, aren't they? So,
Don't know.
yeah, I do, because they keep summoning their buddies.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but yeah, one did. Hit. Oh, that almost was a 12. That would have been pretty. 14 damage. You embed your axe into the mud, and you hear the little squeezing, gurgling sound of mud in the throat. Ta-da!
The mud method.
And it's gonna swing at you with his fist. Or their fist. Look at my lavender thingadoodles. And wow, missed. Mordigan.
We can't see your dice.
Bummer. Hit. I am yawning. I am so sorry. I had a laundry tonight and I do not want to. Killed it.
Finally.
You are still restrained. No walking for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, still have things to hit. So
Do you though?
that is the more important thing at the minute.
Cunning and intelligent mud methods.
What's that?
Cunning and intelligent mud methods.
Oh yeah, well they're spirits of the deep in this little Oh, you resisted that, nice. Bullywug.
Yeah, we're going to be in shit in a second because it's taken us 3 rounds to kill one mob.
Oh, I think that's just due to luck
No,
of the rolls.
we're doing good damage. It's taking us, we're hitting every time.
Block my armor, block my armor.
Yeah, it's going to be tight.
Check the turn. You guys got plenty of health.
I'm
I
going to
was
move
upside
there
down.
so we get the advantage on this twat.
I was legit gonna pull out a manticore here, but hit. Wounded.
Son of a bitch.
Oh dear. It's going to fight everyone's favorite turtle. Hit. Partially resisted. And Jade gets to go. Ooh. Hit.
You got a smite?
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
I might go into a frenzy and then start getting extra attacks. We're just gonna have to rest afterwards.
Yeah, this will be my last spell, I think.
Oh, you're not gonna like what I have planned next.
Well, we're gonna survive to get there.
Oh, that's a dead benefit.
Murdered method goes down. Just splatters into muddy mud.
Might as well move up.
You move closer to your bestest friend.
Oh
You are actually restrained. You
no, I
couldn't
can't.
move.
I can move. Sorry. Yeah, forgot about that.
I forgot until the dice rolled and said you failed again. And there's no concentration, so it's not like they fudged it up. But let's get that multi attack in. Blocked by arm. Oh god, terrible. Check.
Okay, I'm gonna save frenzy just in case.
Oh really? Oh really? You hit. Down to one mud method.
Then I'll go there. We're flanking the son of a bitch.
Oh, you will, huh?
Then I'll pass my go.
And then.
Long came Jones.
Hi, Muddy.
This one does not get multi attack. Jade's turn. Ooh. You are no longer restrained. Yay!
You want to break free?
I want to break free.
Oh, you can fuck off a roll of 1 and a 2.
Yeah. I would also like to point out there is a character named Milton in the new Suicide Squad. That did make me giggle. Terrible. Terrible.
It's not terrible. That's not terrible. That's good.
He needs to murder you.
That's better.
Hit. Hit. Hey! The mud mythic falls. And with that, I think we should stop here before we get into the next piece.
Okay, we'll probably find somewhere to camp before next week.
Oh yeah, you might want to camp soon, but maybe not where you're staying. I don't know.
I'm a thing. This is my terrain. I know all this stuff. I can get us somewhere safe to sleep.
True. So we'll think of that next time. But this was I liked that I wrote down the words to the other piece.
It was very good.
I didn't quite get a scary vibe though.
No, it's because you didn't do the scary enough voice.
Scary voice.
Yeah. You go, woo, I'm scary.
That's not a scary voice.
No, it's very scary when you do it. Ooh, I'm so scary. Imagine you're in a scary room and scary things are happening. You're scared.
I gotta learn how to do like a Vincent Price voice. The worn down wood door yields to
The thunk of 40,000 years.
Faintly lit steps lead upward into nothingness. That's not whose voice is that? That sounds in my head. It sounds like somebody. You're a wizard, Harry. No.
Somewhere, a scary footstep was heard on a scary, very
You know, I don't know if you know who the Twitch streamers a couple sings are, but
No,
I would love to get some scary stories narrated by the I don't know his name, but the one who does that Mekong song. I don't know his name, but I think he would narrate scary stuff in the weirdest way. It would be fun. And yes, I closed the table. Sorry.
I left the table before you could close it. Nah.
Oh, did you?
Wow.
Yeah. Nah, 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 nah.
As you ascend the stairs, all light fades away to black.
The foulest dentures in the air.
Okay, okay there.
Very
So,
good.
are now
Yes, but
hooted.
dentures. After you hit the frog, their dentures went flying. That's more animal from Thingadoodle. All right,
Doodly
all
doodly.
right. Yes, all right. So yeah, so be sure to watch the Suicide Squad and keep an eye on Milton.
I don't have the relevant streaming service to watch the new Suicide Squad.
I'm sorry.
Neither do I.
I have Netflix and that's it, and I'm not buying any more of those fucking things.
I got Amazon. I canceled my Netflix one because I watched way too much of their catalog, and I got HBO Max because I wanted to
Pirate
promote-
Bay.
No, how dare you! I don't like stealing from me, so why would I steal from others? Ah, ah, ah.
You got to think of it Robin Hood style, dude.
No, I don't think so.
Actors getting paid $2 million to make a movie is not actually a fair wage.
I don't know if they did it that way, but that's how I did it when I was watching the movie the other day.
Is that
Is that the Milton voice?
is that the Black Widow thing?
I don't remember what Milton's voice sounded like.
Oh no!
but I thought
Apparently
it sounded-
she got paid something like 22 million for that. So yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
I do not know.
I don't know. I saw the headline. I didn't really read the story. I was just curious as to what it was all.
They done
I-
something that breached a contract. Yeah. So
It was, if I remember correctly, because I skimmed an article, it sounded like it was similar to the Peter Jackson back end stuff, where they do the creative accounting to try and get away with it.
Mm. They done the thing of, oh, you'll get all this from the box office, and like, surprise, we're releasing it on streaming.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah, some of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that. So do you see what Frith just wrote?
Yes, I have a stream if I see it.
Yeah. See.
And I was like, Milton is a pimp, P-I-M-P. No, I don't remember his voice that well at all, and I don't think I have any of the videos anymore either because
Oh,
they
I
were
think
on.
oh fuck, what's it called? What was who did all the highlights? Jinkies.
Mhm.
Is Jinkies like landmark? I think it's got you doing the highlight thing when you were stood on
Maybe
stream.
I know there was on the Blockheads Net Twitch thing. Maybe I don't know if Milton's on there.
Yeah, I think it's got Milton. You on stage doing your Milton voice. I think that's on Jinky's like landmark kind of ta-da thing.
The
Oh,
Raft
yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, he's on it, yeah. Yes. I like the wonderful genius I am decided not to highlight any of my landmark stuff. I don't know why, so I have no landmark videos on my Twitch at all. Like that's just really I was like, well, that was dumb of me.
I think I did have one. To be honest, I never log on Twitch really now, but I think I had the one where I did the tour before one of the wipes. But if that's still there, I'll be amazed. But it might be.
I got a bunch of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes, it
highlights
worked.
from different Dungeons and Dragons streams. The Unending. new players running. Oh, it's probably about 18 different D&D streams, and I didn't even stream all of them. And yes, I remember the UGC, Milton, that terrible karaoke.
Yeah, it was just like, hi, I'm Milton, but it's just a really short clip, but I just really remember it from that like highlight video of like all the shit that was in Landmark.
I did a few things there. When I tried to do that, shoot, I can't remember what words are anymore, but I was trying to get people to participate in a like freestyle, not acting, but like skit type stuff, like freestyle skit thing, and I failed to get enough people to participate in that. But I believe that's where the Milton things came from, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because he was like singing about his mom, and it's like, man, I feel like a woman. I can't remember. It was just stupid. Like I think one of the bits was he got like called into the HR office or something like that because he was stalking someone. Yes, I have one landmark video, the I broke the game video from 5 years ago where I crashed the servers. How dare? Oh well.
I just made an extension.
Extension what?
The Savage Worlds.
Nice.
And it works.
How dare you? All right, I have to go do laundry. Thank you guys for playing. Has fun.
Yes, yeah, it was fun. Right, yeah, I've got to.
Oh, I found it.
You found it. I found it.
You got a link?
Yeah, hang on.
Maybe.
What should I put it in? 11 DM. There we go.
Just be happy I don't make you guys karaoke as a part of that thing. YouTube. Oh, yep.
And
It's on there.
it's about just over 2 minutes in.
And the sound cuts off, the music and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember.
Yeah, just about 2 minutes 05, something like that.
All righty. I'm going to skedaddle.
Okay, doodle scoodly doodle.
Yes.
I'm heading off
Thank
as
you
well.
for-
Have a good night. I'll see you in a few days.
Yes.
Good night.
Oh, look at that. Faz just won 10 grand US. That is awesome. Dead Mouse video? Wow.
Wow.
Nice. That is awesome.
It is.
Well, you guys, Thrips and Faz, you guys are always good at coming up with stuff.
Is that the same thing Daddy-O was doing?
I think so. I think Faz's was the mechanical island thing. I don't remember what Daddy-O's did. I remember a while back he was doing like a surfing thing. All right, I'm gonna just keep talking if I don't make up my mind and actually.
I'm
do what
off.
you want.
Good night.
Go. Get there.
Have an
Beautiful
enjoyable.
people. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Have a lovely time. Bye.
Yeah, that's well cool, Thrift. Fantastic. Brilliant. See, all that time he spent on a core, worth it. I don't know if Daddy-O's still doing it or not. I haven't seen what he's been streaming recently, but yeah, because of conflicting times of me working and all that stuff. Anyway, I'm going to knock on the head for the night. It's tired and it's too hot to be wearing a fucking shirt. So, yeah. I can't take my shirt off on stream. So, Good night. Thanks for popping in. Bye bye.